Just load a presentation or something.
Oh, YouTube presentation. So it has to be video, audio.
No. Just whatever. Even if it's video. Okay, video. I don't know, but just a presentation. The way
Okay,
you're presenting something. The way do you have a Word document or something that you can present?
Okay.
That is not confidential as well, because it's going to be available to everyone.
Okay, so I share that. Okay. So okay.
You uploaded. Let me check. I'm now searching for.
I'm yet to load there. I'm having challenges. So
share. You go to. You're going to just open a presentation that you have.
Okay. Open.
If you to search YouTube, you'd realize it's already streaming, so you're already successful. I can see myself and you. If you can go to the YouTube,
this is just something from Kitambo. So this is live, yeah?
No, it is live. If you use even your phone to just search testing Webex streaming.
Okay. Okay. You said start.
Or you go to share. Now what do you want to do to share?
I wish to check.
Oh, you have shared. Yes, you have shared. I've seen you have shared. It has not reflected yet in the site. Just a moment. Responses from the calls.
From the bus something. This was a follow-up thing we were doing some time back.
Okay.
So
I don't even wanted to share.
So on YouTube, you told me to search. How do I do the searching? It is Webex.
Testing. No, testing. Just like you're searching just a YouTube video.
Oh, testing Webex. Test Webex, yeah.
You're testing Webex streaming.
Webex streaming. I can see it, but whatever I shared, I can't see.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just trying to see. You can see the two of us there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why you can see because I can even hear you.
Even I can hear you.
You can hear yourself in the this thing. So I don't know why it's not picking the. What if you do you have a PowerPoint presentation?
I should. Yeah. Let me share that.
How did you do the share? You shared as a what?
I shared a file. Okay.
Let me try. No, a file will not work. You have to share a screen or something. Then it will work. Don't share a file. You like open a document. This is an open document. It's not an open document. You open a document. In this case, supposing you have. Do you have any PowerPoint presentation on your machine?
Okay. Let me.
Because supposing me, I share my PowerPoint presentation. Do you want me to share? Let me just share my PowerPoint,
please share.
a PowerPoint presentation that I have. As, I think it's already on. Okay. Can you see it on YouTube?
Yeah, I can. Oh, let me check on YouTube. Oh, not yet, not yet.
No, just give it a sec. You should have.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
So as soon as it will not allow, it will not be able to display a file unless you've opened the file. Then you're sharing your screen. That is when you'll be able to see it. Yeah. So in essence, as you're doing your presentation, you're doing your PowerPoint presentation. You see, it is actually broadcasting live.
Yeah, sure.
You see, it's straightforward. In terms of the broadcast part, it's straightforward. So if you are given access to the channel, the stakeholder stakeholder engagement channel, then you should be able to also engage the live stream. Then you should be able to.
Okay.
Yeah. So as far as that, yeah. So you see, for that, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, that's straightforward.
It's just straightforward. So you see, the only thing that you need Nani to create for you, Brading, would be the link and that pass key. Yes. Then now you'd be able to proceed from there. In terms of from that end, from the end of the streaming. The streaming part is pretty straightforward in this case. So the assumption is based on this, then you can actually just pick the link and then paste it on the other channels.
Try
Yes.
them.
Yes.
It cooperates. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So in the similar case, so in terms of that is straightforward. Now the in terms of events, it's not any different. It's not any different from. So in the similar case, so in terms of that is straightforward. Let me. Can I stop sharing? Then I share. Instead, my Google. Can I stop sharing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now I'm sharing my browser.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sharing my browser. What did you want to do? Oh, we just wanted to see. Sharing my browser. When you log into. Did you want to do? Oh, we just wanted to see. Sharing my browser. When you log into. Okay. So here you have Webex Classic. Okay. So here, so you schedule an event. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you'll have an event name. You schedule an event. So you can give it a name. Testing Webex engagement. Yeah. For example, you can put a password if you want to have something. Do you want to have registration? You can actually require registration so that you can know who to send the link to. If you want to do that, no registration required. Okay, so we remove that. In terms of the event, no, but I think you need, you know why you need the registration?
Why?
It's because of the numbers, because you're assuming 10,000,
Oh yeah, sure.
No, you're assuming 1,000. You have a limit of 1,000. So to manage that, because of the numbers, to manage that, you may need to use registration so that you can enable. You can only allow the people who you want to be able to engage because of the limited number of these things that we have. Since we have 1,000 only, you can only allow the people who because of the limited number of. Yes, so it may be necessary to actually include this so that you can approve for them to join.
Okay.
Yeah. So most of these interfaces are more or less the same in this case. So the nani here is required. So in terms of when you intend to hold the meeting, when you intend to hold the meeting, in this case, the audio conferencing, we're using voice over IP anyway. You can upload a picture of your event or picture of yourself if you want to. In this case, I'm sure for PR, you normally want to have some background that is customized, right? You can actually have that. Then event material for attendees to download before the event starts, if at all you need to have that on board in this case. Now, who can view the attendees list? In this case, you can actually limit that so that not everybody can see who is attending. It's only you, the person who is hosting, in this case would be yourself. The person presenting and the panelists. The person presenting is basically the one who projecting something. The person presenting, okay. Then who can view the attendance list? So this one is good to actually have it here to limit the person who can do this. Do you want to have a post-event survey so that the users can, they use, so you can either, normally they have a tool here which you can download and create the survey offline, or if you already have one, then you can actually create it from here. If you already have a survey.
Okay.
So you can add a header or whatever, then now you add the questions. Supposing you do text box. Do you rate the engagement, for example? Yeah. Then you say, is it a text box type? I'm gonna do rating. You do want to have what? A drop down list, not a drop down list, and a checkbox. You should ideally have a checkbox.
Would you
rate forum, whatever. Yeah, good. Very good, excellent. Very good and excellent. And excellent. Very good. Yeah, so you're building your questionnaire, and then you can preview. You can do whatever. And then yeah. No, and I chose what, a checkbox. Should be an option box or option button. Should have used an option button so that you can be able to only choose one item.
Option button.
Yeah, this one is checkbox. So checkbox, you can always do more than two. Yeah, more than one. So if you were to do this and then change the type to option box, then save with preview, then you see it's that way. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for saying it, and that's it. So you can save as template if you want to be using it every time that you want to. Okay? So that is as far as the survey. When you want to have a survey, then there is the creating invitation list. So in this case, you either create if you already have their email address, you can actually create them there, or you can do a registration as well. because it will still have the same this thing shenanigans. You add. I don't know whether there's a part for uploading. Yeah, import contacts. So you can actually import. Yeah, you can import the contacts that you want, the email addresses and everything. So the attendance list for the because of the limited number, I'm sure there will be priority people that you'd rather not join YouTube. You'd rather them join the Nani directly. So you'd import them from here. Yes. Okay. Then okay, this is when you're looking at whether approvals. You see there we have said registration required. Yeah. And you have said there we indicated that registration is required in the earlier this place here where we said required registration. So over here is when now we can define whether when you register, you automatically just get the link. Basically, when you register, that is when you get the link, in essence, the link to the meeting and the details to attend the meeting. So in this case, we would rather use approval required. In essence, there will be a list of somebody will register, but then they will appear in the list. But when you approve is when they will get the link to the event. Yes. We okay? Yeah. Okay. I'll not use the setup rules, but you can automatically approve if you want in terms of if somebody is registering and it meets a certain criteria, automatically approve in this case. If you have rules that you want to use in this case, or for a specific domain in this case. And of course, if you want to have a registration ID, registration ID, I don't know whether you require registration ID. Yeah, we'd require registration. You want to know who they are. You want to know who they are, right? Yeah, Tobias, you're together?
Okay, now, since the event is meant primarily for staff.
Yeah, only for staff. You're not doing any external stakeholders.
Because
there are people, when you're using events, the assumption is that events are like some kind of broadcast. It's more or less like attending fifth floor during the launch. Ideally, not everybody speaks. There are presenters who are panelists who are going to be sitting at the front, and then there are the other people who are passively listening. And in this case, when you're passively listening, you're actually listening from YouTube. In this case, or better still, you can have that option where everybody else registered. But now the thing is, you need to be able to have a priority list. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to have a priority list. That is why now, so that all the other cases, because in our case, in our scenario, you're looking like 8,000 people, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to have a priority. That is why now. Tobias? Yeah.
What I've learned, just correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
The maximum is 1,000 people.
No, in terms of registering, they can register as many as you want. But in terms of engaging in the meeting, joining the meeting, you can only have 1,000.
Oh,
but registering, you can just have the list. So you'll have the registration list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as many as you can. But now, in one of them, when in the event, to join the Webex event, now using like what we are now, you allow me, I'm a participant right now. You are the host, I'm the participant in the meeting that you invited me. In this meeting right now. In this meeting right now, you are the host, right?
I'm the host.
You're the host. Me, I'm a participant. So you can only have up to 999 other participants like me.
Oh,
case,
okay.
to make a total of 1,000 joining the session.
So the rest of the staff will join us using other means like YouTube.
YouTube, yes. So I would, a strategy that could either use, you can either, though I know not many people join these events, even when you touch them. That's the truth of the matter. But you can ask them to register so that you know how many you intend to get in advance. So you know how to to partition them. Yeah, you know how to partition them, so to speak. So that is as far as the attendees is concerned. Of course, now we have the panelists. Panelists are now the guys who are presenting, doing the presentation and allowing them to be able to share the whatever, to share the content. They are not hosts, but they're just panelists. So they'll be able to join, be able to share presentation during the meeting. They are not hosts. They just panelists. So they'll be able to join, share. Okay. And then now there's the other thing. When you're talking about registration, you could also customize the registration in terms of what you want, what you intend to have. Registration, customize your form. You see, when you click here, it gives you the opportunity to exclude the fields that are necessary, right? So, like in this case, if you're talking about only KRA stuff, maybe you don't need a phone number, you don't need a company, you don't need a title or number of employees. Would you like to? No, maybe you don't need all this. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe the only thing you need now is first name, last name, email address, or maybe you need a textbook. You need a personal number or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
So perhaps you need a personal number, so you can actually add a personal number. Yeah. So those are the items are going to be there. So you only have a first name, last name, email address, and personal number during registration. If at all the event is only for staff, yeah. So you'll be able to tell which nanny, and probably if you want to also add the department, you can actually also add the department there. So you'll be able to tell. That's it. So we'll have only those fields there. Then you save. So when you're registering, you're actually going to have those ones there. That's it. So we'll have only those fields. Okay. So when you're registering. So that is basically from the setting up the meeting. That is basically it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's basically.
So
yeah. So once you're done and you're comfortable with what is happening, then you schedule the event.
Okay, I'll talk to Sheila. Then revert.
But we need to, I don't know, we need to do, I was proposing, actually need to do a couple of dry runs, not dry runs. Yeah, just, I'll send you some link of some short video, like 5-10 minutes. It's a 10 minutes. They're normally short videos, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. You just go through the events, these things. So just to familiarize yourself with the application itself. And now to also determine so that there's some things that decision need to be made on what you want to have. Like when you're looking at the registration form, what information do you need to capture when you're registering? In this case, because I'm sure later on you will want to be able to determine somebody registered. There are these people who registered, and how many attended. Yeah, and that normally you can be able to get. It's not really a training; it's just a sensitization. Like I wanted to get the reports. See, when I go here, where I'm doing my reports, you can see my screen share. My reports, my reports, then you can be able to see the attendance report, registration report, how many people registered, and attendance report, how many attended. My reports. my report, so that you can be able to see the so in a nutshell, that is what we have. And what I'll do, I'll send you an email of the link where you can go through some video of the same.
Okay.
It's just a 10 minutes video, so that just familiarize yourself, so that you first see that it's practical to do. At least you've gone through the live streaming, so you may have more confidence that it can work in this case. Then now we'll be able to schedule even an event and we see how it works in terms of in terms of let me put this at two.
Yeah, 8 corporates.
Yeah. Oh, now did I even add anybody? I didn't add anybody.
Okay.
I didn't. Okay. Send invitation to.
Nikamwana na nienjoy.
Oh, now did I even Okay. So it has sent me an invitation. Invitation. So these are the details that it has sent me. So in essence, the registration managers. You see now it's managing registrations here. What it does, let me see what email it has sent me, so that we can see. Yeah. See now it's managing. There's this one. I was hoping some mail that it was. Yeah, you see update invitation. But now it's inviting me as a, and I wanted it to register. And because I didn't add the other information that is there.
Okay.
But if you put the event number, because I didn't add the other information. Okay. But if you put, not close that one. Yes, you see, it's asking me to register. You can don't join the event now because it has not started, and you need to register for the event. Yeah. So I can register as what? Let me register as yourself, so that you just simulate that nanny. Yes. What's the other name? Morris. That is how you on email or not as what do you have?
Yeah, it's Tobias Morris.
Morris.
Yeah.
Confirm
with an MAU.
It's AU that way. Is that okay?
Oh, okay, I can see it's quite tiny.
Quite tiny.
But it's Morris with an MAU. Yeah.
Can you see it's now better?
Yeah, sure.
That is okay, yeah?
That's okay.
Let's assume that your personal number is that one. And your editor. It's now better. And see.
Yeah, sure.
That's okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I'm through with the registration, then done. Yeah, I'm through with the registration, then done. Now from you, from the other end, you'll be able to tell. See where we are saying manage registrations. Eh? I will not. You automatically not be there, be approved. You see, you have to. You're pending, so I have to approve you. You see here, it's pending. Yeah, it's pending. So in this case, you can have as many people registering, but now you'll only approve when you approve is when a link is sent of the meeting to the person. So in this case, you can have this case. So for example, this one, if I click on yours and then say approve. Approve. Oh no, but the meeting hasn't started. Select this one, I accept. So it will send you a link. Now, if you look at your your email, you should receive an email.
I should. Let me
receive an email with a link.
Let me check. Let me check.
Email with the link.
Okay, it's yet to reach me.
Just refresh your Lotus. You're using the browser one or the installed one?
The browser one.
The browser one.
Okay, it's yet to reach me.
Just refresh your Lotus. You're using the browser one or the installed?
Browser one.
The browser, okay. So has it come? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. So I start the event. So in essence, I start the event. So in essence,
Okay, just start. I don't know why Lotus
okay.
is
No,
taking
but
too
have you
long.
received the email? Maybe there's just a delay in the email.
Okay, just start. I don't know.
Have you received the Haijakuja Lotus?
Bado sijui mbona.
Oh God. Let me try and resend. Just resend. I've resent it.
Okay.
Resent it.
Okay.
By the way, still live.
Still live.
You're still live.
Still live. Nje. Nje.
It hasn't come yet. We're having a delay. Huh? We join again as we join again.
Or maybe, can you send to my Gmail? Maybe it will be faster through Gmail.
Yeah, Gmail could be faster.
Or maybe, can you send to my Gmail? Maybe it will be faster through Gmail.
Registration ID is what you get once you get the money. Let's see. Registration ID is what you get. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. Oh, at the moment I don't. But give me a sec. Oh, there's somebody's waiting. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
CRE imeenda before useme
Okay.
CRE imeenda. Imesainiwa. Ijasainiwa ni wana ametoka. Hebu angalia wote ya naona ameirusha pale. Akakomeni.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Just join event. Let me see. The event number. Oh, it's having a cache that I've already running on this, and let me just use another browser. Okay. It's saying that I'm already registered. It's having a cache that I've already.
Ngoje kwanza.
Saying that I'm already registered. Nataka nipige simu kabla sijaenda.
Hatina kunywa maji za saba.
Boss,
Nataka kuuleta.
I don't know. But kufika hapo kuzunguka kichukua anaweza. Nitakula tu. Kamwana. Sijui kamwana angedispose fast. Sidhani. Take it to the kitchen, tell her. Give me your Gmail.
My Gmail it is Tobias Tobias and then Mudoga is Mudoga. So
Mudoga.
Tobias Mudoga at gmail.com.
Tu familiarize kwanza. Wacha kuwa na haraka. Hata kama una grandeki. Sina nimefika nimefika mpaka hapa msauli. Kuna take break.
Okay, I've received something.
You received from your Lotus or from your Gmail?
From Gmail.
From Gmail. Then
Messenger,
Gmail is faster. Yeah, Gmail is faster. This Gmail is faster. So now, because they need to still be approved. Manage registrations again, and then I should see you here. Pending. So I approved you, accept. Then now you should get the link. You should get another email now.
Okay.
Pending. So I approved you, accept. Then now you get the link. Get another email now.
Okay, join event, yeah?
Yeah, join event. Okay, I've not started it, but okay, if I start it, it will interfere with this thing. But let me start it. You want me to just start? Starting it is the same as a meeting, but you can start now. But it will interfere with our meeting. But let me just start. Let me start. Starting it is the same as a meeting. Yeah, so the meeting is up.
Mm.
So the meeting is up. Yeah, so the meeting is up. The event, I mean the event. No, it looks exactly like a meeting. The only difference is that on a panelist, let me share my screen. Oh, now which one am I using? Oh, sorry. Let me stop sharing. So you see, up to there we are together, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me just stop sharing and then share my screen. So you see, up to there we are together.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you see, this is now the events. You see, it's the same as the meeting one.
Uh-huh.
The only difference is here you'll be able to see the panelists are there. You have attendees who are now the participants are going to be here. The panelists, if you already have a list of panelists there, they're going to be there. You see, it's exactly the same. And when you're streaming, is the same thing. Start streaming live, exactly the same way that you are using the other one. Remember, and when you're streaming, where you're putting in the details there and the stream key.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it's a basic walkthrough on the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what we can do. We can actually have another one. I'll send you videos. You have a look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A link to videos. You have a look. So, but at least now you appreciate first the entire general process.
Yeah.
So now when you're looking at the video, you already know what you're looking for in this case. Then we can compare notes on Monday.
Okay, that's good. I'm
That's
thinking also
Mm,
because there's a committee doing the organizing.
yeah.
Yeah, they should also be involved so that they
Yeah.
pick
But
out
what
the
I was
nitty-gritty.
what I was trying to do is to make sure that you are very comfortable first.
Yeah, yeah.
So if the committee are asking questions, then you are able to answer. So that's why I would request. I'll send you the videos. You just have a look at it, familiarize yourself, be comfortable with it. Then on Monday, now you are the one who's going to be creating. We
Okay.
create like 2 or 3 events like this.
Okay.
Because once you're comfortable, then you'll be able to even answer any of their questions. So I may not necessarily be required in this case because you'll already be confident enough. Unless there's an issue, you'll already be confident enough in terms of using the facility.
Okay.
Yes. So is it okay? So we can leave it at that, and
Yeah,
then
sure.
now we look at we compare notes on Monday. But I'm sending I'm sending you the link to the videos.
Link and the key, yeah.
The key. Oh, the key. But you can create it. You already have a Gmail account. You have a Gmail account? Yes, you
I
do
have a Gmail account.
Yes. So why don't you just create a channel on YouTube? So you can use yours on Monday. It takes 24 hours to activate.
Okay.
So you need to create just your channel so that we'll now even use your channel to actually create that broadcast so that it broadcasts to your YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, just to be familiar on end to end on the same.
Okay.
Yes. So if you like, we can actually do that on Monday as well. If I told you have a challenge in creating a channel.
Okay.
But it's
that should be nice.
Yeah. Then at least you'd have covered, because the rest of the things is just the same way you normally do. What do you call this? So the same way you normally run meetings, exactly the same for the rest. So everything is the same. Ndio. Ndio, Tobias. So we can leave it
Okay,
at that for now.
so we can leave it at that for now.
Yes.
And then with whatever you send me, I will do. I mean, I will familiarize myself with the same.
Yeah. The
And
beauty is
then on
we were
Monday we
recording
can
it.
catch up.
The beauty is we were recording it, so it's still going to be there
Oh,
on
good.
YouTube.
That's good.
Whatever we are doing is on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
It's already on YouTube. So
Oh, wow, that's
we are
nice.
good. Either way, we are good. You can actually still review from YouTube itself.
Oh, okay. So you will send me the link for the recording, yeah?
The recording is what you already having there.
Okay.
Testing on YouTube. It's already posted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sawa.
Yes. Sawa. Then we
Okay.
can
Sawa.
compare notes on this thing. We can compare notes on Monday.
Oh, okay. Sawa. Asante.
Thanks. You have a good one.
Okay. Cheers.
Thanks so much.
Okay. Cheers. Okay. See you on Monday.